Hello, lovelies. This is 5 Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for listening. I'm thrilled that you're here. And today I want to talk to you about using a frame of reference, something I'm going to call a mind trick, to help with your manifesting. And so it's not exactly positive thinking. And positive thinking is not necessarily what manifests, but your focus is what manifests. And if you try to put it on what you want, then that is what's going to manifest. And so often you hear people talking about Neville Goddard talks about living in the end, or the end result, or the wish fulfilled. And it's a thing that's not actually here yet. And I read an article recently about a teacher who taught aerobics. She taught aerobics, and she said that she only ever gave positive feedback in her aerobics classes. And she would just always say to her students, positive things, even if that wasn't true. Even if in the class itself that what she was saying wasn't true, when she would give this feedback, this positive feedback, it would become true in the class. And so the example that she gave was, she would always say to her class, wow, everyone has amazing posture today. Everyone has amazing posture today. Even if not a single person had good posture in her class in that moment. And she said just her saying that out loud would improve the posture of her aerobics students in her class. And that just got me thinking about our awareness and our focus, and how really speaking that out the way she did to her class, and the students hearing that, and that really bringing their awareness to their posture, and them believing I have great posture, and them getting into that physical state of having good posture. And how can we apply this to our own manifesting journeys? And so really think about who you want to be, what you want your identity to be, and then really start giving yourself your very own positive feedback. So like in the example that I just used of the aerobics teacher saying oh wow, everyone has amazing posture today. What do you want to have? And maybe you want to have amazing posture, and you start telling yourself that, wow, I have really amazing posture. My posture is really good right now. And even while I'm making this podcast and I'm talking to you about this, my posture is probably the best it's ever been while I've made a podcast for you. I can't say that for sure. Maybe I've had good posture other times too, but right now I know as I'm speaking this, my posture is very good because my awareness, my focus is on that topic because I'm talking to you about it. I'm giving that as an example. And so let's use that as an example of things that we're manifesting. So if you're manifesting your specific person, and sometimes we use the affirmation, my specific person loves me. But really go into your imagination and imagine that feedback. Imagine telling your specific person, wow, you really love me well, and how that makes you feel. And then them reflecting that back to you. And so I just thought that was a really good example of kind of demonstrating where our awareness is. Even remember in the example, even when it wasn't true, even when her students aren't in that moment demonstrating good posture, her giving that feedback of, wow, everybody has amazing posture today, changes the posture of her students. And so imagine you in your imagination, going into your imagination and telling your specific person about, how well they love you, or wow, that was an amazing date, or, or even yourself. Imagine giving yourself feedback about what a great job you're doing, bringing in new income sources, or what a great job you're doing, getting that dream job offer that you want. What a great job you're doing of keeping your apartment clean and organized, or your house clean and organized. Or what a great job you're doing taking care of your new luxury car. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And I really think that it's a very simple thing, right? Like it's a very simple thing to redirect your focusing on positive feedback, whether it's to yourself or whether it's an imagination, an inner conversation in your imagination with your specific person or anyone, your boss, your coworkers, whoever. So I hope that is helpful to you. I intend that it is, and may you manifest exactly what you want.